In this video, I will show you how you can run LLM models either on your local system or online on H100 or any GPU. Whether you are casual users or developers, this can be really helpful for you. And I guess most of you guys also know about Ollama, so I won't take much of your time. You can just click on the download, and based on your system, you just download it. And for the models, you can just come over here and then select any of the models it supports. Let's assume we want to have Cohen 5 also here. And just view all and select any ID that you want to have based on your system. So for now, we're having this and open Ollama. So this is a GUI. This automatically loads the model. And for here, for changing the model, you can just change any of the model from here. And if you want to run like online hosted, you have to sign in over here, but I don't want to. So you can just chat either in the GUI or better like if you are a developer, I recommend you to go to a terminal. And if Ollama is running in background, that's good enough. But let's assume if not running, we just said Ollama solve, and this way we are running it headless mode. And for running the model, here we have just copied the ID of model. So for then, we will hit Ollama full and the model ID and hit enter. This would it will download the model. This is just a one-time thing, but and for running the model, we have to first set all the downloaded model. So for this, we just hit Ollama list, and here is the model that we have already downloaded. And then just hit Ollama, and then just run and model ID and hit enter. And this way, you can run this model in the terminal itself. Or if you want to run this in your code, you just make sure like Ollama is running in background, either in headless or with GUI, and then just make sure this is a base URL, and then just give the model name, and then just run the script. And here's the response. And by the way, this is also using LLama.cpp at the back end. I guess most of you guys already know about LM Studio, so I'll keep this short and simple. Just download this and install in your system. And once you are done, so if you're a developer, you can also like look into this. It supports the developers options, and it also supports OpenAI compatible responses, so you'll be good to go. And talking about the features, like these are features that it supports. So yeah, you can try these if you are developers. And so talking about the models, so you have to just come to this option for downloading the model for the first time. So let's assume we want to have the Quantum 5. And these are the models are from official, and these are the from Hugging Face. Let's assume we want to have this, and I have already downloaded this. But for the first time, it will show the download button like this, and this will also suggest like if this will run on your system or not. Like here you can see, like this is likely not to run on my system. Like here you can see it has mentioned this is not likely to run on my system. So once you are done, you just have to come to this, and for chatting, first you have to load your model. So it will show all the downloaded models. So let's assume we want to just load this model, and once it's done, we can just chat over here. And yeah, we are done. And yeah, based on your system requirement and the model you are using, you will get really good responses. And by the way, on the backend, this is also using Llama.cpp. And before talking about Llama.cpp and vLLM, I'm expecting you guys to be advanced users since we'll be using more of a CLI commands. And even if you are not advanced users, sit back, relax, and enjoy. And talking about Llama.cpp, firstly, I will tell you how you can install that in your local system at the Mac, Windows, or Linux. But actually, I will use that in Lightning.ai system with S100 GPU. I mean, running process will be the same, so you can even run that in your local system with the same process. So you can come to the official GitHub repo of llama.cpp, and here are all the ways for installing llama.cpp. And if you want to install in your local system, so you can just come to this. You can use this with WinJet or Homebrew if you have already installed in your system. So like just copy this and go to terminal, and then just hit that and just enter, and it will just download this. And they have also like released pre-built releases. So you can also download one based on your system, and you can just install that. And finally, So firstly, like here we'll be having the lightning.a. So for creating system and all stuff, like I have mentioned everything in this video. So you can watch that video for more information. But for now, I'll just create a system over here. I want a GPU system with H100 and then just hit confirm and then start. And if you want in-depth information about the system, how to create all this thing, you can just watch that video. Despite I'm using H100, but you can also go with other GPUs based on your model you are trying to use. That way you can use this for a little longer. Else you can just pay for it and use any GPU you want. And you have to wait for a while till it just loads everything. So I'll see you in a while. So my system with H100 GPU is ready over here. And like first thing first, I'll just open a terminal over here. Just go to terminal and new terminal. And then just copy these commands from the comment, and the comment will be pinned and just hit enter. And this will be like first cloning the repo of llama.cpp and then just updating this system of Ubuntu. By the way, this is using Ubuntu. And then just building this llama CPP for this specific version of GPUs and all these things. And then finally just checking the llama CPP, llama server version. So just hit this and this will do everything. You just don't have to do anything, just wait. This may take some minutes, so just wait. And since this is completely installed, and even like this was to check the version, and for using this, you just go to Hugging Face and choose any of the models. And let's assume we want to have this model. So just select the quantized version that we want to have based on the GPU and VRAM you have. Let's assume we want to have this one. And make sure like you have some space left in VRAM for KV cage, so that it has a space for caging something. But for now, I'll have just this Q4 quantized version, which is just of 22 GB and it can easily run. And for this, you just copy this ID of quantized version and then just and first thing first, you just copy this ID of this model and then just type it over here and then just give a colon and then just get the quantized version as Q4KM and then just colon and then Q4 and this will be the quantized version. Actually, like you would get this from here use a model, but I don't know, like Hugging Face is not working properly, and so for now we'll just go with this. And this is the actual command that will be needing. So I will just copy this and then just replace this model over here. So actually it's just the same, and then just copy this command and then paste it over here. And this will just download this model from Hugging Face and then just the quanti and the context window we are giving it is like 8192. We can just change this based on the model, and we are having this host and this is the port number, and meaning this we are just trying to run each layer in GPU, and of course we have I guess 40 or 80 GB of VRAM, so we can easily run this in GPU completely. And this is like we are giving the areas for actually referencing this in model. So yeah, just let's just wait and let it run. So you can just forward the port of 88 and then you will be like able to run this anywhere. You can just watch that video in lightning.ai to know more. So for now, let's just do this. So like this supports the OpenAI compatibility. So here you can see the model we have and this hosted over here, and you can use this as we want. So vLLM is for more of a production grade API calls. And of course, you must have to know more information about that. I want to go in super depth, but I will tell you how you can deploy the LLM models using vLLM. So for running vLLM, you just create an instance with lightning.ai. I have created A100 GPU this time. So just open terminal and hit pip install vLLM. And after this, I don't know what's the issue with this, but you also have to hit this command. I mean, maybe they have some issue with already installed these packages like Gitlearn, Pandas, and Matplotlib because of a NumPy version. So we just update these. And after that, just go to Hugging Face and have any of these model from here. So you can have any of these model that is supported by vLLM, but make sure that the file size is under the VRAM of your GPU that you are using. For now, I'm having A100 and it has 80 GB of VRAM. So this 55 GB model will first you will fall under that. So I just copy this model. So I will just copy this model ID and then just here's the command. You just have to just replace this and then just copy this entire command and then just paste it over here in the terminal. So if I tell you like this is the model from Hugging Face that we're using, and this is like the host and the port, and this is like for the context size, and this is like how many GPU we have, and like this is for like other thinking reasoning syntax for like since this is from Quinn family, so I'm having the Quinn, so you can just ask ChatGPT or anything for your model that we're using, and this is like for the alias of this model, uh, and that's it. Just let's wait till it downloads it. And since it is done, so we have to just forward the port from 8000 and we'll be good to go. And here are the models that you can see over here. I mean, this won't be enough if you are deploying LLM model for production scale, but for learning purpose, this is more than enough. And I hope you got to know everything about all these way of deploying LLM models. So to wrap up, LLM Studio has a clean GUI and is better pick for casual users. And if you're a developer who wants more control, then go with LLama.cpp. You can skip Ollama for now since it's essentially just a wrapper around llama.cpp without adding much on top. And vLLM is really built for serving production grade LLM APIs at a scale, handling multiple concurrent users, which is overkill for most of personal use cases. So the choice really comes down to two options. That is LLM Studio for simplicity and llama.cpp for flexibility. If you find this video helpful and useful, hit that like button. And if you're interested in similar AI related videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until then, you can watch these videos and I will see you in the next one.